true Odyssey. Beanies here to come see. Comment on like everything. I got a lot on my mind, got a lot on the time. Woo! Mm, mm, mm. Welcome to True Honesty. Staying true to yourself is self love. Let me repeat that. Staying true to yourself is self love. And you're going to hear that a lot because staying true to yourself is just what I breathe. I brush with that. I drink with that. I mean, that is that, okay? That's a very important thing that I have. I would like to say created, but I'm sure someone did do this first. I always pay homage to what was before me, but I never heard it that way together until my mind started to create. Okay? I didn't hear those words weren't together like that until I did my little. Okay. So, I don't think I properly introduced myself. Listen, I'm doing a little stuttering with the words because I'm very, very, very excited. Okay? Very excited. I gotta slap myself. Okay? Yeah, I'm just like, oh. Okay, but I am your queen. Beans, hello. And this is like the intro, like that first date, like that first time. Well, actually, people have different experiences, so I don't know if that was a joke one or a damn one. Either or. This is like the first, okay? So why? That's the first question. Why? Why do this? Why? Well, 50% is for me. I'll break that down why. And the other 50 is for those I know and those I don't know. You understand? So, we're going to start with me, okay? And that's a tough thing to do sometimes. Let me tell you why. Because I don't want to just say women, okay? I'm not going to do that. But I would say loving people. Okay, loving people tend to forget themselves. Not purposely. It's just you're kind of like the superhero. You know what I mean? And it's not that you seek to do that for acknowledgement or attention. It's just kind of like natural. You're like, you just, oh, I got to get this and help this. But take a little moment when you come to True Honesty and give you you. Give you you. Be with you right now. Because that's what this is all about. Okay? So me. I am a huge fan of myself. I mean, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a huge fan of me. I am. And I do, with being a fan of yourself, you have to look at yourself. Like, truly look at yourself. Your mind, your actions, what you feed your mind. I mean, you have to look at yourself. And might I add, you have to check yourself. I hope we are checking ourselves and not just checking ourselves for any health issues or our bodies. I mean, literally inner self. Like, you got to see if there's something going on. Okay? And we have a lot of inner children, inner child is what you would say, that haven't been healed or hugged or loved or explained to, or, so check yourself. And I think that's what we really need to start with. I mean, in order to see a change with anything you want to change, what Michael said. Okay, we got to check ourselves, look at ourselves. Okay, so it's we're talking about me, and it's because I like to check myself. I like to challenge myself. Anything that I can improve in, that is me. So I said this would be awesome. Or what my boo would say, awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Yeah, that's like a little family thing, But anyway, so I like to challenge myself. I said I want to just see how I sound. I already know I sound good. Okay, we already know that one. We already know that one. But things that I can do to improve or get better or, that. Now, the next one was about people or people I don't know. And that's what I'll label just as available. Okay, because I used to be available for everyone. Well, for the people that were in my life, I should say. I was always available. I was that friend. I mean, I was that friend, like, and I was always available. I was that I was just always that person. And I think I just realized that you just, no, you can't be available all the time for everyone. You just can't because it takes a part of who you are. But I always say in emergency situations, that's when you drop stuff, and you know what I mean. That's a totally different situation. But me, just being available all the time, and I think that growing up, it helped me understand that because I checked myself. Had to check myself and look at my life, and which I'm pretty sure we all do. But if you aren't doing that, you need to do that as soon as possible because you got to get to know yourself completely. And we're growing every year, like, well, you should be. I should say you should be. You should be looking at yourself and seeing how you're doing, and just say, hey, how you doing, and not that way, that way, like, how are you inside? Y'all know what I mean by that way. So so the availability, I say, I have people come to me that I went to school with, that I grew up with, and they were like, I still remember when you said blase la. And I said, really? And yes, like, you helped me through this. And I'm like, wow. I mean, you just don't realize how your the way you envision something or see something, it can really help someone else. You know what I mean? Or your experiences. That's why it's important to remember we are all connected. As much as we are different, we are connected for things. And a lot of people kind of go and gravitate to what they can relate to. I think that's one of the big things. So it's like, if you've been through something, I'm pretty sure someone is about to go through that or is in that situation. And what you just conquered or didn't could help. And by you, and and you're like, well, how can you help if it didn't? You can still say, okay, this is the way I tried it, and it didn't work. It did not work that way. So I don't think you want to do this one. Um, so yeah, so it's about connecting. It's about sharing everything that you can, that you learned. I mean, greedy and just I want it all to myself. I mean, come on, those you end up very, very sad and lonely and miserable. I'm gonna just be honest, a person who's just all like, just for me, it's all me. Well, wait a minute now. There are certain things that you should not share, so we know that part. But I'm just saying, speaking from knowledge or something that could help another person. So I felt like doing this will will be my availability to people. It would be availability to people I don't know, people that already know me. You might know me as other ways, other names, but it just felt like this was cooking up. It's my gumbo. You'll hear gumbo a lot, even though I don't think I really had gumbo before. Yeah, I mean, I like soups and stuff, but I realize I don't. And when I use gumbo, I'm speaking of taking advice from others, okay, and taking bits and pieces. Don't take everything. You don't have to take everything that they told you. You don't have to do everything that they told you, but you can take whatever. Oh, let me see here. This is okay. That's good. Okay, yeah. Now I can take that. You're supposed to take a little bit from those who you know are guiding you in the right way, and then get your pot for your own gumbo, and there you go. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, they said this and put that. That's how you're supposed to be, I think. And that's a part of staying true to yourself. You're literally learning from certain things and peers around you, but then you're adding to your own. You got to do and live how and what works best for you. That's just life, So. So yeah, so it was about the availability. I just wanted to be available, and this is the best way. I mean, life happens. We get busy. We become parents. We, what I mean? Like, there's so many things going on. So it's like, don't take stuff personal when people aren't as in contact. Because I know I see it a lot and I hear it a lot. But people are really either trying to just make it are literally, taking care of their family, and it's nothing personal. It's just it changed. I realized even my friendships changed, my relationships changed, and that's okay. Let me tell you, nachos for the cheese. Could be the cheesiest thing said, but those who love you will understand. Listen clearly, because this, just in case you didn't hear that good, I want everyone to pay attention now. Those who love you will understand. Okay? Okay. So, yes, that's the reason why I even wanted to start this. Check out the voice. It is very nice and soothing. You can listen to this when you're soaking or driving or however. I felt like maybe my voice could bless you a little bit with the Beans Halo energy. I'm shooting. We don't want none of that. Okay? None of that. So I wanted to just shoot it out there. There's going to be so much more. I already have some guests that I'm going to have on. And remember, my guests are going to be beneficial. It's going to be, or it's debates, or, everybody, we all see things differently, but then we have a certain group that could see it this way and that way, and there is nothing wrong with disagreeing. Please be known. And when someone disagrees or don't like something, it is not hating. Okay? Please. What happened? We have to be able to say that, okay, that's not hating, they just don't like that, okay? And that's okay too. We have to, I think we are a little emotional more, but that's okay. As long as we don't listen, who's saying it? Who's the person that's saying this? Is that person always got something bad to say about someone? Or, you know what I mean? You got to really look at it like that. So, yeah, so here's the intro. Thank you for those 2 ears, maybe those 4 ears, or two, which means however, how many. I'm excited. I'm probably the tears, and that's okay because I love me. So I'll be fine with that. But it's more about me. I told you, half is me and half is for strangers. Or, well, no, you're not a stranger if you're listening. You're considered family now, okay? Or the village, or my tribe. Remember, tribe. You are my tribe. So I will always approach you with the utmost respect until you disrespect. No, I'm joking. Thank you for listening. Remember, staying true to yourself is self-love. I will be always your queen, sealed